Welcome back to another exclusive Apple Juice for Two interview.
That is right. Thank you so much, Brevin. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today with a very special guest. Today we're talking to Mr. Caleb Robertson. Caleb is actually a rather notable TikTok artist. Caleb, how you doing today? Thanks for being here.
I'm doing very good. How about you guys?
Oh, we're doing
Very
great.
good ourselves.
Thanks for asking.
Likewise.
Yeah. What have you been up to today, Caleb?
Trying to make new music.
Nice.
I made an acoustic version of one of my songs, Demonstrate.
Oh, Demonstrate.
Nice. That's
yeah.
one of our favorites.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're gonna get into that a little bit more later. We want to ask you about that song because that's frankly that's how I found you. And yeah, that's a work of art, dude. That's a great song. But anyway, I see that you are coming out with a new single on the 26th sometime soon. What's that called again?
Give.
Give.
It's actually released tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh,
okay,
nice.
By the time of
Congratulations.
recording this.
Heard it here first.
Yeah, that's true. So whoever is, but by the time you're listening to this, it'll have already been out. But go give that a stream. Give. I listened to the teaser of it on TikTok and it was pretty good. So I want to know, do you make your own like tracks, your own beats, or like what do you work with somebody on that, or like how does that work with you?
It's a bit half and half. Most of the time it's just me, but sometimes I have people request me and say, "Can I make a track for you?" And I always say yes.
Mhm.
So
Nice.
yeah.
We should make a track together sometime.
That's true.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
What's one that you've written yourself? Did you write Demonstrate yourself?
Actually, majority of my songs I wrote by myself.
Okay, nice. That's
Nice.
cool. What do you play? Do you play instruments and stuff, or like
I mean, not really. I mean, I've been trying to learn the guitar, but you know
nice?
how that goes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. Yeah. So how do you make your songs when you make your songs?
I use BandLab. It's a great music app. I can,
I've heard of that. I'm not really sure exactly what it is. I think you just like it's an easy way for people to put together songs,
Mhm.
like with AI and stuff. Is that correct?
they have loops ready for you, so you can use it, or you can
okay.
actually use the virtual instruments in the app
Mhm.
to
Gotcha.
make your own melodies and stuff.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Nice. So is that how you made Demonstrate?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, like Brevin was
It's-
saying, that one's a bop. That one's really catchy.
Yeah. I love the chord progression in that one.
Thanks.
And definitely like there's a part where it's like you feel like it's starting to slow down and then you bring back another verse and then the
Uh-huh.
bass comes back in too.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite part of that song.
Towards the end. Speaking of that song on TikTok, I think if I'm not mistaken, that seems to be one of your most viewed pieces of material is the teaser video for that song. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, nice. Yeah. What was that experience like having that video blow up for you?
I was not expecting it, I can tell you that much.
Really? Yeah.
Just one of those things, you never know which video of yours on TikTok can blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. What do you what about that video do you think people liked? Like, why do you think that one blew up? Maybe.
It's probably we're talking about the music video, right?
Right.
Yeah, I think it's the music video. It's my most quote unquote
Viral.
I mean like best
Oh, okay.
music video I put out
Yeah.
there.
Like most well made.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
For
did
the
you make
most part,
that
yes.
animation or the graphic of the queen dancing?
Mhm.
Green screen, man.
Oh,
Green
nice.
screen.
Nice.
That's sick.
What were you gonna say something, bro?
I was gonna ask, like, when that first video started to pop off, did that motivate you to just make a lot more TikToks and music too?
Yeah.
Yeah, because now there's like solid proof that there's a large audience that will listen to what you make,
Mhm.
which probably, I guess that could be a little intimidating too, but
That's true. Living up to that.
it'll push you.
What do you think is like your favorite song that you've written? Because I know sometimes people who make stuff and put it out there, it's like, oh man, this isn't like the favorite thing of mine that I've made, but it's the one that blew up. Like, is that the case for Demonstrate? Do you think?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Demonstrate, but I think that is one of my best out there. But I think one of my personal favorites is Bleak from my third album, Solitaire. I think that's one of my favorites.
I think I may have listened to that one once for a short bit. I listened to Violent Man. That's a good one. That's a classic.
I like that. Yeah.
How
that's raw.
Was that a BandLab one, or did you collab on that? Okay, nice.
So how long have you been making music?
Since 2020.
Okay, nice.
When COVID hit, I was still in school at the time, and when the lockdown happened, I was like, you know what? I want to make music, put it out there. So I did a lot of research, what app to use, and that's how that got started.
Yeah,
and this was before I got big on TikTok. So
right, yeah. I feel like COVID and the pandemic and the lockdown that happened as a result, like spawned a new wave of people, musicians specifically, and songwriters.
Yeah,
especially on TikTok.
Because there's a lot you can do nowadays without any instruments, just at home.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's real music. Like, it's not, you don't listen to Demonstrate and you're like, oh, this isn't a real song.
Yeah, I listen to Demonstrate in the shower, just so you know. So when did your passion for music start? What were you listening to as a kid, or what were you around music wise that made you go like, you know what, I want to do that?
Well, okay. So when I was a kid,
right,
I used to watch this show on TV called The Wiggles.
Oh yeah,
that's how that music got started.
Fruit
but it
salad,
didn't really,
baby. Yes, sir.
Yeah, fruit salad.
Yummy, yummy.
When I heard them, I was like, "Oh my god, I love this show. I love this band." But they didn't really motivate me to say, "Okay, they want me to be an artist." It's not like that. It wasn't until I got older, 2009, June 25th, is when Michael Jackson died. That's how that whole thing got started.
Oh, really?
Like,
interesting.
When Michael Jackson died, I remember my mom was crying because he died, and it was like, okay. Then I've been asking questions like, why are you crying over a man that you never even met before? It's like, it's Michael Jackson. I was like, who's Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
So
it's like, wow, somebody cares this much about somebody.
Interesting.
Yeah, Michael Jackson is like the main motivator for me. It's like, okay, I want to be an artist.
See, interesting. In death, there is always new life.
Yeah, so what do you think, what about Michael Jackson's death, like, spawned you to want to be an artist? Just the fact that, like, it made your mom so emotionally overwhelmed or something, or?
Yeah, I mean, I remember after he died, they did, like, specials on TV. I think, like, if I'm not wrong, it was on MTV. They did, like, a top 10 music videos of Michael Jackson. They played the whole top 10 music videos, and when I watched it, I was like, "Oh my god, why didn't I hear this guy before?"
Yeah.
And so you're like, I'm gonna be that guy.
You gotta. There's a huge hole now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, like, from there, did you just like start listening to music, or you just started like dancing and performing, or you just like, well, what happens?
Yeah, I started listening to music all the time, but it was just mainly Michael. I refused to listen to anyone else for a while, but eventually I grew out of that. I was like, okay, I gotta listen to other artists.
I mean, he's got a lot of great music.
He's got a big body of work for sure.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite Michael Jackson album?
My favorite album, I probably have to say History. That's probably my favorite album.
What's your favorite song? Doesn't have to be that album.
Ooh, that's a difficult.
Yeah,
that's a difficult question.
We asked the hard hitting questions here.
There's like, it may not necessarily be the one you listen to the most.
Just like objectively, what's his best song?
Or just your, I don't know, like, which one do you like? Which one do you think is the best song?
What I think is the best song? Ooh, my favorite. I think one of my favorites music he does is when he's bringing hope and awareness to a problem like race and equality and stuff like that. So from the top of my head, I say Earth Song at the moment. like I said, I'll go back and forth on it. So
sorry, what were you saying?
I was gonna say Man in the Mirror is another similar one. That's really good.
That's true. You know, Paul McCartney did a song with Michael Jackson.
Wow. He did too.
He did too?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Say, and The Girl's Mine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm really not familiar with Michael Jackson's music, honestly. Embarrassingly, I'm afraid to admit. I don't really listen to him that much.
He's had a couple songs released post-mortem.
Posthumously?
Yes.
Have you watched that HBO documentary about him?
No, I refuse to watch that.
Why?
It's an obvious reason.
You just love him too much?
Yeah, I just refuse to watch anything that's negatively.
Yeah.
That slander his name.
Because I'd
rather focus on the good stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't have to do with the music either.
Right. Yeah. I'm sorry, Caleb. Yeah, you're right.
Separate the art.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So if you don't mind, we don't need to get too specific here, but like, where are you from generally? I hear maybe a bit of a southern accent.
I live in Kentucky.
Oh, okay, nice,
right
nice. Yeah, we're from South Carolina.
Mm.
Yeah, have you always lived in Kentucky? Oh, I see a Michael Jackson poster behind you. Nice.
Yeah, I always live in Kentucky.
What's Kentucky like? I've never been to Kentucky, and you hardly hear much about Kentucky. It's one of those states that just kind of exists.
What it's like?
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those. Well, I mean, it's the South, so I mean, I wouldn't say it's the best state in the world, but you know, sometimes you gotta appreciate where you come from.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, of course, yeah. No, we've all been there, man. There's a special place in your heart for where you come from, no matter how shit it is.
It's home.
Yeah. And this state is shit. I have to admit that.
Yeah, they're good. What are the good parts about it that you like? Just memories.
Yeah, memories. I live in Owensboro, so I live in the same town and state as Johnny Depp. So
that's interesting.
I didn't know you lived there.
Did you follow that case at all, or you're just like whatever?
I did follow the case. I'm basically with everyone else on this debate. We're with Johnny. I'm with Johnny.
The whole town stands with Johnny.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Should have a parade for him.
Exactly. That's true. Yeah. No, it's actually kind of hilarious, the whole situation. Did you know that they're making a movie about it already right now?
Yeah.
Like a fictional.
I found that just kind of hilarious. I mean, not much time has passed.
For real. The actors they chose look nothing like them either.
Yeah.
It's gonna pop.
So Caleb, on TikTok, one other thing I really like that you've made on TikTok is the Summer of '69 video. That's a good one. What's the story behind that?
Well, I've always been a fan of old school music, mostly 80s and 90s, and one of the songs that I like to listen to a lot is Summer of '69 by Bryan Adams. And I woke up one day, was like, what if I want to make my own version of this song, but instead of having like, I bought my first real 6-string, it'd be like, I bought my first real mic. It's like my own version of the song.
Yeah. That makes sense from your perspective. Cool. No, I really liked it. It was really good. Do you find that like, how do you deal with hate comments on TikTok? Like, how do you deal with the haters and the trolls and the people who just are upset that they're not doing what you're doing?
I just ignore them. I mean, also take these hate comments and just like, I use it as a little motivator to push myself forward.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's probably the best thing you could do with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a negative and then you make it a positive.
I always say this too. Yeah. If you have no haters, then no one really knows you.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
People aren't seeing your stuff.
Yeah. So it's probably a little bit of a good sign. We talk to people who make stuff on TikTok a lot who, run into that issue of just that people can be really mean. But on TikTok, I feel like there is a lot of nice people too, and more than usual. Have you found that to be true?
I found that to be very true.
What are your fans like?
My fans?
Yeah.
Most of them are pretty loyal to me.
Nice.
I mean, I haven't met a lot of them, but I had this concert recently back
Yeah, I was
a
gonna
couple
ask
of
you about
days
that. That
ago.
looked great.
A couple of days ago, and now not a lot of people showed up, but it was enough for me. It was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the show.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
this dude came all the way from Tennessee just to
Wow.
see
No
me.
way.
Yeah,
For real?
all
That's
the way
wild.
from Tennessee. So
That's
I was
awesome.
like,
Dang.
yeah,
Yeah, I saw that photo on TikTok and I was like, that's a pretty good turnout. I would be flattered. Jeez.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and for your first time too, that's always scary.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's not how it was at Cuddy's this past Sunday.
Yeah.
Freaking. So, what songs did you play there?
My most of my old stuff, but mainly from
Older
my
stuff, yeah.
third album, Solitary. But I did some
Gotcha.
stuff from my first album and my second album. I did also did 3 encores.
Wow.
Which is all in acapella, and
Oh,
one of
okay.
them is actually I did was actually a Queen song.
Oh, nice. That's impressive.
That's fun.
You gotta give the people what they want.
Yeah.
You gotta give them a
Yeah.
show. So as someone who makes stuff, like what keeps your creative juices flowing? Like what keeps you inspired? Did you?
I'm sorry, you cut out a little.
Oh, dang.
He said it so well too.
Yeah.
That's a rare thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
He nailed it.
This intro too. The first one was great. Second one sucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut it out. But
It's true. Just splice in the first one.
yeah, exactly. But as somebody who like makes stuff, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you write music, you make videos and stuff, and you put yourself out there. Like, how do you stay creative and keep yourself motivated to keep making stuff besides just the haters? Like, do you listen to music that inspires you, or watch movies, or what do you do?
I listen to the artists that I like.
Nice. Who are you listening to these days that you really like?
Michael Jackson, Queen, Nirvana, a little bit of Elvis here and there.
Nice.
Elton John.
Hopping on the Elvis train. Did you watch the movie?
Yeah, I did.
I did not. I need to. I heard it's great.
Did you?
Yeah, it was good.
No, but I heard people liked it. So
yeah, I mean, there was this one thing I didn't like about the movie, but
what did you not like? What was it?
And most they modernize his music with modern artists. Like you hear these modern rappers rapping to his music, and I was like, this feels completely out of place in the movie.
Yeah,
it's really odd.
Yeah, I feel like that would kind of take me out of the whole experience.
It takes out of the setting,
all, you know.
It did take me out of the whole experience. I was like, I'm enjoying the 50s, man. The 50s, rock and roll was at its heyday, and here I am hearing a
listen to 808s.
Yeah, that exists.
Elvis song. It's like, no, I'm not gonna listen to this.
Interesting. Yeah, it's an interesting creative choice on their part. I wonder why they did that.
Keep it relevant.
Yeah.
Apparently, the director just liked to modernize stuff like that. So,
did you?
I mean, I don't get it.
No,
I mean, I still like the movie. It's just one of those things I just didn't like.
Do you listen to any Taylor Swift? She just put out a new album right now.
Not much. I mean,
you're not a Swift.
I listen to her songs here and there, but you know.
Did you think that Elvis movie was too long? I heard people complain about that.
No, I did not. I actually thought it felt, you know, in the
appropriate
time.
Yeah. I love when a movie is like perfectly timed.
No, definitely, yeah.
That's probably a hard thing to do because you got to know which scenes to cut.
Oh yeah,
you know that's tough. When they get in that chopping block, I start sweating.
I'm like, geez, boss, what do I cut? What do I keep?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Some directors just like, we're keeping all of them in. It's gonna be 3 hours.
Exactly.
They will watch it.
I refuse to cut anything out of my film. Okay, it's my movie. It's like my baby. Speaking of movies, I've seen that you really enjoy Indiana Jones. When was the first time you watched Indiana Jones?
I probably have to say 8 or 9.
Okay. Nice.
We still have those VHS, which is
nice,
obsolete
dude.
now.
Yeah.
But yeah, my mom had this VHS collection of the Indiana Jones trilogy, and I watched it, and I was like, oh, okay, I love these. I love these series.
Yeah, I don't know if I've watched all of them.
The second one is not as good as the other two. Sadly, it's still entertaining, but it's just like
the weak link.
The plot is not as meaningful. It's just kind of like flyby. Would you agree?
Think,
Temple of Doom.
Temple of Doom.
It's definitely the worst.
Yeah, I
of the
do
three.
agree on that. I mean, I still like the movie.
Yeah, I can definitely watch it.
Yeah,
but if I had to pick one, that would be tough because the first and last are both very good.
They're coming out with a new one next year.
For real,
what number 5 now? Because Crystal Skull was 4. 5. What do you think of the Crystal Skull?
I thought it was okay. I mean, I know a lot of people hate that movie, but I personally think it was okay. I mean, I agree they could have done it a lot more better, but I'm actually fine with the old Indiana Jones. I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
but there's some things they could have done a lot more better.
I totally get that. When you just like love a series, you usually like the newer, not as good ones more. Like I'm the same way with Jason Bourne.
Okay,
I'm such a sucker for Jason Bourne. So even the new, not the one with not Matt Damon. That doesn't even count.
When I love the X-Files, Caleb, have you ever seen the show The X-Files?
We all have our thing that we just love. Yeah, it is our baby.
I mean, I heard of it, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it's from like the 90s, but they had like a revival in like 2015, 2016, and it honestly is kind of bad. But as a fan, I was just like,
give me my money.
Yeah, exactly.
My medicine.
New good stuff, dude. They got the real stuff. What other TV shows and like movies do you like? Do you like any television? I don't think we asked you about TV yet.
I like the show Glee.
Interesting.
Canceled back in 2015. Yeah. Also like The Walking Dead. That's, of course. That's like my favorite.
Interesting.
Would you say either of
those? That's about
two?
it for TV shows. I don't really watch a lot of TV shows or movies for that matter, but
Would you say any of those shows inspire your music? Or is it mostly just music? Or like other musical artists?
It's mostly just music. I mean, The Walking Dead did inspire me to make a song called Too Far Gone.
Mm-hmm.
The show did inspire me to write that, but that's about it.
Interesting. What about, what's the story there? What inspired you about it? And what's the song about?
It's about, being evil. You've been through so much crap, and it's like, okay, I'm not gonna take any more of this shit anymore. Mm-hmm. You cross me, you're dead. And that's what the song is called, Too Far Gone. And there's actually an episode in season 4 called Too Far Gone.
Oh, okay. So it's
and the main character, Rick Grimes, gave a speech called Too Far Gone. So, that's what inspired me to write that song.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a little tip of the hat.
The Walking Dead.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Did you feel like do you relate to that?
Did you ever have a dream
yeah.
No, it's okay.
I'm buzzing off this coffee, man.
It's good coffee.
This is good stuff.
I put some vanilla ice cream. Just like a little bit, dude. Ooh. You got to do that.
That's actually a good idea.
Kind of if you get I think I did too much coffee. If you get the perfect amount of fresh black coffee and vanilla ice cream, it's the perfect coffee slush.
It's kind of like the perfect way to do it instean of using coffee cream. Yeah. Like just put ice cream in.
Vanilla ice cream and real coffee.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
But anyway, what was your question?
No, does that thing in Walking Dead, being evil because of everything that you've been through, do you relate to that on any level in your real life? Is that why that resonates with you, or what did you find about that resonated with you?
I know what it's like to be at a point in your life where you just don't want to trust anyone. I know that part, but when it comes to being evil, I want to say I'll go that far. But I know what it's like to go through so much crap that you feel like you can't really trust anyone.
Yeah. Exactly. No, that's valid.
Yeah.
Even if it's not zombies, it could be anything.
Exactly.
Worse than
zombies. Would you rather live in a zombie apocalypse or a nuclear winter?
I say a zombie apocalypse. I'm more.
You're all about
at least when the zombie apocalypse, I would know what to do.
Right.
Just get a bunch of ammo.
Yeah, dude. I got ammo, chainsaws. I'm just gonna chop them zombs.
A winter, we just freeze. We're from the south. We can't do that.
That's true. Yeah,
we're done.
That's a good point. Yeah, that'd be a tough thing to overcome. What else have you made on TikTok? I'm trying to think of your other videos that I liked. Oh, I saw that you are working on a play. What's that been like?
It's been going really good. I mean, we've been rehearsing and all this stuff for a couple months now, and it's going great. The play is actually next week on Friday and Saturday. So yeah.
What is the play?
Looking forward to that. When is the play?
What is it like? What's the story?
Oh, it's a musical review, which is basically like a bunch of different songs, but different musicals put in like into one.
Okay, one of them theater jobs.
There's no like story involved. There's like a little compilation.
It's like a musical mixtape.
Yeah,
live.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah,
we should trademark that.
Yeah,
musical mixtape by Apple Juicer 2. Caleb, do you like acting, singing in musicals? Is that up your alley? Have you done it before? What draws you to that?
Yeah, I actually really like acting. I haven't been in many musicals, but I've been in like I say about 2, and I'm not counting the one I'm in now. I was in 2. One is not really. It was not really bad choice, but I liked it. So when I did it the second time, I was like, okay, I will be in this.
Have you thought about trying to film act?
Or just I have. Stage? It's just I'm just trying to. Right now, I'm just trying to focus on my music career right now before I going on to acting.
That's true. That's a lot of things.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
That you kind of need to devote a lot of time to.
Yeah.
What do you think it is about trying to build your music career that takes up the most time in your opinion right now? Like, what do you spend the most time doing?
Just trying to get it out there.
Really?
I think that's the most devoted time.
Like getting an audience?
I mean, I say making music too, but I can always just do that any other day of the week. I mean, I can easily just work on the music like for like 15 minutes, just stop and come back to another time. It's just trying to get it out there that takes a lot more time.
Like the promoting it and stuff?
Yeah, promoting it on Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and all that for free. Like,
yeah.
I mean, for free, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel? What's been your experience doing that? Like, what do you struggle with? What works for you in terms of getting your stuff out there?
Trying to get a lot of people to listen to it.
Well, yeah, that's definitely the goal. Do you feel like you are the most successful on TikTok, or you're more successful on Instagram, or like?
I think it's TikTok.
TikTok, yeah.
That's my most successful when it comes to promoting stuff.
And when you have like good videos and good moments on TikTok, do you see that spill over to your other channels like Instagram, or is it hard to get people from TikTok to like stream your music and stuff? Or
it's kind of hard to get people from my Instagram to do it. It's mainly TikTok that a lot of people would be able to listen to my music.
Yeah, I see. There are pros and cons with that,
Yeah,
exactly.
It gets yourself out there, but it can be kind of a grind, and it's hard to like. I don't know. I don't like post. Like, it's hard to find something to post all the time.
And I don't know if anyone's figured out the algorithms of TikTok. Seems fairly random.
Yeah, just like you do something and see if people like it, and if people like it, you just do that same thing over and over again. That's what they want you to do.
You do that, or you just hope it gets picked up.
Right. By Sony Records.
Universal.
You just have to get You just have to get lucky.
For real. No cap.
We're up all night to the sun.
Straight up. Yeah, dude. Caleb, what are you working on now these days?
I'm actually working on my 3rd album. I'm still in the process of recording the songs, but I got, like 3 collaborations right now.
Nice.
Okay.
So I get to work with 3 people. I got the cover art rating and everything, but I'm not ready to show that off yet.
Yeah.
Who are your collaborations with?
One of my friends, Hannah Bowman, she worked with me on one of my songs, Soulmate, before, and I got involved in another song.
Mm-hmm.
This guy named Jackson the Epic. That's what he called himself.
Sounds epic.
He's in a band called Heart Shaped Lakes. He's actually in the UK.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
And it's actually his band is actually very successful. He even got signed and everything. So
nice.
Wow.
Well, so you got big things in the works.
Yeah, and my third collaboration is this guy named Kingus Bingus. He's just one of my fans. Yeah, he's just one of my fans who asked me to if he can collaborate with me on a song, and I said yes. So
nice. Yeah, we're gonna have to join. And, make an Apple Juice or 2 collaboration.
That's true. You want a 4th on this album?
I'll send you a track,
man.
Yeah,
I'll send you a track, and you tell us yes or no.
We can do producing.
Yeah. Caleb, what's your favorite kind of like content to watch on TikTok?
Do
you like watching
comedy, and music? That's my
boom, easy.
favorites.
Mine is pretty similar. I'd say.
Knew it right away.
Yeah,
I like a man who knows his stuff.
Yeah.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food. Let's go with corn on the cob. That's my favorite.
Corn on the cob. Are you familiar with a corn kid?
No, I haven't.
Oh, bless you.
Are you serious? You haven't seen It's corn?
No, I haven't.
What?
I don't want to.
Yeah, I feel like
we should leave it at that.
This is rare.
Because we never needed to see it.
Exactly.
Also like fried chicken.
Oh yeah. You can't be from the South and not like fried chicken.
Yeah, I gotta love fried chicken.
So you said corn on the cob though. Do you if it's off the cob, or you just like no thanks?
Fuck that.
Yeah. It is kind of an experience. Oh, okay. Just I guess preferred on the cob.
What about cornbread?
That's some good corn. No
bread.
Cornbread. What about
no bread?
I love cornbread.
What about grits? This is a question I love to ask people.
Grits.
Have you ever had grits?
You never had grits?
I don't think so.
It's like ground up corn, and then you can put butter and salt.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Grits are bussin'.
Grits smack, dude.
Yeah.
That's my favorite way to eat corn.
That's how you can tell we're down from the style.
Yeah.
Now, doggy.
A lot of butter.
You darn tootin'.
A lot of pepper and salt.
Yes, sir. Anyway.
It should be. I feel like it should be used more as a topping to stuff.
Grits?
Yeah. What if you put grits on a hot dog? That'd probably be good.
Like cooked grits?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like raw grits.
Yeah, that'd be bad. That'd be a weird garnish.
No, don't do that.
I could see a grits dog, maybe.
Yeah. Or what if maybe in baking, like if you put it in cornbread?
That's true. Oh, that'd be kind of good. Because they use cornmeal for that.
Yeah. Wait, maybe that just is grits.
And putting it under the pizza dough. That helps.
Yeah.
Not sticking.
Yeah. Maybe I think cornmeal is just really fine grit.
Yeah. Caleb, what's your favorite pizza topping?
Grits? Pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
Oh, that's classic.
Ladies and gentlemen, pepperoni. How do you feel about pineapple? 1, 2, 3, go!
I don't like it.
No, he doesn't like it, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty decisive. Have you ever tried it?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, he's tried it. I've tried it. I'm like, it's not.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
That whole fruit itself is a lot. It's a little much.
I mean, pineapple is intense.
I love pineapples, but just some things there shouldn't be together.
Exactly. That's what I think too. What's your favorite fruit?
Well, I'm classic. I'm at apples. That's classic.
Dude, you're trying to kiss our ass.
Yeah.
No, no, me too. We love apples and we love apple juice.
They're delicious.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I
see what you did there.
Yeah. Caleb, do you listen to podcasts at all?
Not really.
Not really. Yeah.
I mean, I seen you guys stuff.
Okay, cool. Yeah. What's your favorite stuff? What's your favorite clip of ours? That's right, on the spot. Put you on the spot.
that is on the spot.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no. There's a lot of podcasts out there. You should start your own.
I'm thinking about it.
Really?
What would you want to do it on?
Yeah. Probably YouTube. I mean, like I said, I've been thinking about it. I think it may be like music. Obviously, I think it should focus on a particular artist. Like on this day, would be focusing on the band Queen, what we like about the band, and next day would be like Nirvana. But basically like focusing on artists.
Yeah. What do you think is the most overrated artist of all time?
Ooh.
Yeah. That's a bomb.
It's a tough one.
I gotta be honest.
Give it to us straight.
Oh wait. Is this
I think the Beatles.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking you were going to say the Beatles.
Caleb.
I knew it, Caleb. I would agree too.
Yeah, you're breaking my breaking my heart.
Don't get me wrong. I think they're very talented. I like a lot of their stuff, but I just,
it doesn't.
I can't really get into most of their stuff.
Click. Well, you name me one person who's made music since the Beatles who hasn't been influenced by them. You just named.
You're right about that.
Okay,
but that doesn't have anything to do with their music.
Well, yeah, I understand if it's personal, but
their influence is unmatched.
So I guess it's like personally, they're overrated, which makes sense. I'll respect that. Okay, you're our guest. You come in our show. I'm going to treat you right. I respect your opinions. We're both grown adults.
Yeah,
and
I was reading your mind too,
dude. You guys were on that wavelength. I'm surprised. That's crazy that you know. How did you know?
The way you say it, I was just like, I could just tell.
It's because of the nervousness.
For what it's worth, my favorite Beatle is Paul McCartney.
Interesting.
Okay. I like his stuff.
Yeah. Well, so do you?
Mine's the dung.
Did you have you listened to his solo music? Is that why you like him, or what? What about Paul McCartney? Do you like?
I like his songwriting.
I mean, Wonderful Christmas Time is phenomenal.
That's classic.
I jam to that every year.
Did you get into Paul McCartney through Michael Jackson?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Have you listened to any of the songs that have released recently with Michael Jackson? I think there's one with Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
What do you think of those?
Yeah. I like it, but at the same time,
it is a little odd. I think there's one with Drake too.
Odd.
Really? That's
there's
a little
one
messed
with
up.
Drake, which apparently Drake paid a lot of money, but hey, I want Michael Jackson on my track.
I bet.
Yeah, because they didn't record together, right?
I'm gonna respect.
He just used recordings of Michael.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's bizarre. I don't know if humans should do that. Once someone dies, whatever they made, that's what you have. How do you feel about releasing unreleased music once an artist passes?
Posthumous releases.
Yes.
Honestly, I'm in the middle.
That's interesting.
I'm actually in the middle of it. If for example, one of my favorite bands, Queen, just released a brand new song. It was made back in the 80s, but they decided to mix it all that and release it. I listened to that. I was like, okay, I actually really like this.
Interesting.
Then you've got someone like MJ who decided to you know what? I'm gonna take his music, have a other artist collaborate with him. Okay, release it. It's like why? Why just leave it as Michael?
I'd be like if go ahead.
I mean, if Sony ever asked me, hey Caleb, do you want to work a song with Michael Jackson? I would be like, well, I'm flattered about it. You know what? I'd be like, no.
Yeah, what would Michael think?
That'd be freaky.
Yeah, that would be freaky. I'd be like,
I don't think
so either. I'd be like if one of us died and then people go into our Apple Juice 2 archives vault and take out samples and make a song with us, and that'd be weird.
That'd be whack.
I wonder if it was one of those things where Drake just was like, he just bought samples from Michael Jackson.
He does not care. Yeah, I bet he did. He's like, I bet it'd be dope if I made a song with Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're actually releasing a brand new MJ album in November. It's the 40th anniversary of the Thriller album.
Well, honestly, we should.
I'm actually looking forward to that.
That does sound cool. But with AI, we should totally be able to recreate totally new albums.
I think no, yeah, I think you can. I know that at least for dialogue, you can like feed AI
A sample.
yeah, like a certain amount of time of samples
Yeah.
and it learns, and then you can just like type stuff and it sounds exactly like it. So I'm sure
Interesting.
maybe they haven't quite gotten the codes right for the singing
Yeah.
singing version of that application, but in TikTok there's something where you can type and it'll make a song out of it, and there's these characters that sing, and they sing really really badly, but it's hilarious to be honest.
Bizarre.
Yeah, do you know what I'm talking about, Caleb?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking about just using that as a joke for one of my songs.
Yeah, you
It'd be
should.
cool. I bet you could make it sound good
Uh-huh.
if you recorded snips of it and like.
I think I can
Retract it.
with a little bit of mixing
Yeah.
and a little bit of auto tune.
It'd be
I
cool.
can probably,
It's artistic.
Little auto-tune, a little EQ, a little compression, maybe.
Mhm.
yeah.
Fix those dBs.
Maybe some like phasing,
Oh, okay.
like left and right.
Yeah.
Like pan that. That'd be
Little
interesting.
Parallel bus
Yeah.
track.
Yeah.
Caleb, okay, so we asked you who's the most overrated artist, and you broke my heart.
Mm.
But who do you think is the most underrated artist that you listen to?
Underrated.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Definitely not Michael Jackson or Queen.
definitely not.
I wouldn't say they're underrated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Definitely overrated, if anything.
Whoa, taking shots now.
Queen blows. No, joking. I'm joking. Queen's great.
ooh, underrated. That might be a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, it is tough because I guess it's hard to be famous but be
Mhm.
underrated. But you know, hey, if you need a pass, tell me to pass.
Yeah, I need to pass
Got
on
it,
that.
I take a pass.
I,
Okay.
I want to answer this question, but I can't
No, I
really think of
understand.
anything.
I'm sure you're the. Yeah, no, I understand. That's your only
Yeah.
pass, though. Okay.
All right, you got it.
Okay, so who is an artist that you think should just cease to make music immediately and should have all copies of their songs burned because you don't like them? Is the
There's
question.
probably like 10 choices. That would make sense.
Just someone that you just like. They boil your
Cardi
skin.
B.
Cardi
Cardi
Dude,
B.
okay. Are we the same person?
Did you know this?
I was thinking like,
Oh my God.
Cardi B. That'd be good.
You guys are on the same wavelength.
Wow.
That's crazy.
At least when it comes to music.
Caleb, do you hear this?
Wait, we have similar
Yeah.
tastes in music we do not enjoy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay,
I would totally agree with that.
but let's break that down.
if you distributed all the money she made from her music, that'd be cool.
Why don't you like why? Let me ask you that.
All of the songs just sound the same.
They just
All
sound
the
the
songs
same.
basically like sex or money.
Mhm.
That's pretty much
It's
it.
pretty
There's
low
nothing
common
else to that
denominator.
music, just sex and money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, don't get me wrong, there is a place in music for that, for sex and money. But her brand is like, okay, I'm gonna make a song about sex, and that's basically what the rest of my catalog is gonna be. Like,
you
do
say-
something different.
Would you say it's just for the club?
Honestly, say yeah.
Yeah.
Just for the
Or
club.
like if you're falling asleep on a car ride, you know, you gotta jam out.
Is that wet ass P word?
Yeah.
Cardi B? She
Yeah.
made that song? Okay.
Featuring Megan Thee Stallion, who also just don't, if you put "the" in your name and you expect people to say it, I'm not listening to your music. I'm just not.
Tyler, the creator. No, you're Tyler. You're one of the creators. Okay.
You could just call him Tyler at least.
The
Yeah, you could.
Weeknd.
No. It has, if it's "the," hers is TH 2 E's.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Which
Why?
is wrong. You say "the" if it's before a vowel.
yeah.
The Earth
I wonder what the artistic intent behind that is.
being obnoxious. I don't know.
Caleb, what's your favorite genre?
Mm.
Old school pop and rock and roll.
Nice.
Classic.
Then I'm surprised that you don't like the Beatles.
That's awesome. I think that's
That's crazy.
Do you like any country?
a few couple of songs here and there, but it's not like my main genre.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Would
Yeah.
you say most of your favorites are the ones you like are classics or more modern?
Classics,
Yeah.
definitely.
I'd agree.
Definitely the classic. Yeah.
They're the classics for a reason.
So Caleb, if let's say, I'm trying to think of a tough question here. How to word this. If let's say a dog food brand wanted to use one of your songs in a commercial, would you do it, and for how much?
Depends on the song.
If they wanted to use
You can't just
demonstrate,
have any of my
I mean,
songs.
I'm a dog man, so I just love dogs. So I'm actually all for it.
Okay,
I mean, you
cat
have to
food.
pay me quite a lot.
Would it be more for cat food? There's a cat food premium.
Yeah, actually, it'd be a lot more for cat food.
really? Yeah, fuck cats.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Here, what about Trojan condoms? Would you let Trojan condoms use "Demonstrate" as
That'd be pretty badass.
Yeah, as a commercial song?
You know what? Absolutely. I'll let you use
Nice.
it.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's on your portfolio, like,
Oh, exactly. I mean, and also they would sell so many condoms.
Yeah.
With that song, I'm gonna.
okay, here's what they should do. They make like a tutorial on how to put them on as like an ad and use the song "Demonstrate."
Oh, it's them. Yeah. Why don't you just demonstrate?
Yeah. That's pretty clever, I think.
That is. Caleb, do you? I'm gonna.
Maybe we should get in touch with Trojan.
Yeah,
and set them up.
exactly. I'm gonna be tagging them and
Yeah.
DMing them.
We'll CC you.
I'm gonna be doing this for you, Caleb. What's a brand or like
Alright.
what's where will if some company asked you to use a song that you'd be like, hell no?
Ooh.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna think of one. Let's see if we agree.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm thinking I have one.
I'm trying to think of one.
Yeah. For our listeners at home, Caleb is in.
I can't really think of it.
Can't think of anything.
I was gonna say Nike.
Okay. You can probably make a lot of money off that.
Not worth it.
A lot
Don't
of
sell out to
money.
Nike.
Okay, how much?
Maybe. Okay, maybe.
No one. Imagine if they want to give you like $1 million.
mil?
Yeah.
Oh, a mil? No, easy no.
Really? For $1 million, you would pass down $1 million
From Nike? Because if Nike's offering me $1 million, I can get like other deals.
Yeah, I guess if Nike wants it for $1 million, other
10
people
mil
would
from Nike?
you got yourself a deal,
We'll start the negotiations there.
right? Yeah, that's a good point.
That's it. Takes about 10 mil to overlook slave labor,
Well, that's
child labor.
dude. Common Reverend W.
It's economics.
Exactly. Yeah. Caleb. So, as someone who seems to, have a supportive family, from what I see on TikTok, do you find that helps you with your music? Like, do you feel like having a supportive family helps you be able to pursue your music career, or does that make it harder, or what do you think about that?
Absolutely. Most of my family are music people, anyways. I mean, my father is a music man. He plays guitar, so.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Having a supportive family supporting me through all of this, it helps out a lot.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool. Is that so? That's probably how you were introduced to music, and like that was around you and stuff, right? Growing up.
Pretty much, yeah.
Nice. Well, yeah, no, exactly. You can definitely have. Do you ever ask your like dad or your siblings and stuff for advice? Like, should I change this chord?
I prefer for most of my stuff in my career to learn by trial and error.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You want to experience.
It's best
the
to
learning.
learn. It's best to learn from your mistakes.
I think I would agree.
How can I do this?
I think your brain learns it better when you do it wrong,
That definitely.
or just
Sure.
not the
Yeah.
best way.
Uh-huh.
And you
Like
over
when
time.
you get told, when you get told, it's like, okay, what you're gonna do right now is not a good idea. Just quit. You'll be like, well, I'm gonna do it.
Exactly.
So
Mhm.
I feel like that's
That's
kind of
true.
There's no more point of asking
Yeah.
for advice.
You got to trust your gut
So,
and
yeah.
listen to your instincts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. For real.
That's kind of the same thing.
Caleb, what's like one of your goals, like for your music career, that you would just be like, if this happens, I made it and I'm done. Like a dream collaboration, maybe to win like a BET award, or like what's something
That would be amazing.
Yeah, exactly. Nobel Peace Prize, or like you know, what's something that you like aspire to attain maybe in your?
I got two goals in particular. One of them is actually I want to make a song that would stand out in the test of time. I want a song that would be remembered years from now.
That's a big goal.
Yeah,
that's a good goal though.
And
that's big.
Well,
That's
my-
bigger
well, my
than just like
goals-
topping the charts.
Why do you think that's important to you?
because your music would be heard about by a lot by future generations.
Exactly.
Dude, something like Beethoven.
Yeah, for real. What
Yeah.
about this? What's the second reason?
The
Second
goal.
reason, that my second goal, to
Second
be
goal.
signed by a label.
To be signed by
I
a
wanna be-
label.
Yeah, I don't care if it's independent or major. I just want to be signed. I mean, being independent is just really freaking hard because you have to grind and make music, and I don't have enough money, obviously, to make merchandise and stuff like that and do concerts. So I basically have to play this the grinding game.
Yeah, exactly. Try to like learn how
At
to
least
do.
at least when you sign, you'd be like, okay, I don't really have to do the hard work. All I gotta do is make the music.
Yeah. Yeah, so to be able to just focus on the music and the creative side of it and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Because these days you have to like learn how to do like 8 different jobs.
Yeah.
You know? So, well, that would be amazing, Caleb. Yeah. We want to see you signed to Warner Brothers or Sony or both one day. And if we ever get big, we'll sign you to Sunroom Studios in a heartbeat. Okay.
Okay.
We'll have a whole collective.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, so we're excited to hear your new single coming out tomorrow. And if for people listening, go check out Give, streaming everywhere right now. And be on the lookout for more stuff coming out from Caleb Robertson in the future. Caleb, where can people follow you? What's your username on places?
My Instagram is Caleb Robertson Official. TikTok, same thing. I do have a Snapchat. Is Caleb Robert. So
okay.
Yeah.
Spell that out.
CALEBROBER.
Perfect.
And that's for Snapchat.
It's for Snapchat. Gotcha.
That's
All
what's
right, sweet. All right. Well, Caleb, thanks again so much for joining us. This is amazing. Hopefully, we can get you on again soon so we can check up when you have new stuff coming out.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And good luck with the
musical.
Yes, I forgot what I called it.
Yeah, the
musical mashup.
Yeah, the musical thing.
The musical mixtape.
Thank you.
Musical mixtape. All right. Take care, Caleb. Keep in touch.
You too.
Until next time. Peace.
Peace.